Hi Taurus, welcome to the space. Thank you so much for spending time with me here. Let's do a reading for you to see how things are going. And please only take what resonates. This is a general reading. And so some things might not resonate, some might resonate very well. So please just let go of whatever does not resonate with you and only keep what does. Okay, let's get a few cards. Here you have round and round. Oh boy. Okay, that's interesting. The Fates, which typically is a very good energy. Yin. And at the bottom of the deck, you have Co-Create. Okay, let's get some tarot. Round and round oftentimes means that you feel like you've been in a cycle that just keeps repeating in some fashion. And this, it looks like you're getting out of. The Fates will say that there's something going on that's outside of your control, but it's usually where they're just bringing blessings to you, you know, covering you with these beautiful stars. And in the future, it's saying, have more of a feminine energy with you, that it will serve you better to bring in knowledge, make decisions, you know, not being really bold and taking action going forward, but being a little quieter about it and still, you know, taking the action, but in more of a feminine way. And at the bottom of the deck, you have Co-Create. So let's see what we have going on. Okay, round and round. Recent past. Okay, let's see what we get. Round and round, feeling like you're in a repeating cycle. And with this, what you need to do is zoom out and see the bigger picture, because when you do that, you're going to get a different point of view, most likely. And if it isn't different, it's at least expanded. You know, so usually when you do something like that, you get a different perspective. So, you know, it makes it like have different results, different answers, something different by zooming out and taking a look. But you felt like you were in a repeating pattern. And here's where you're really happy and content going forward with your pentacles, right? These earthly matters. Letting go. Putting an ending to something, which would be that repeating cycle. Let's see what else. Okay, in the moon. So what I feel is going on here is that, like I was talking about, feeling like you were in a repeating pattern, which you weren't happy to be in, and you needed to remove yourself from that. And here is where you're doing just that. You're letting it go. And if you look, oh, no, it's not in this particular deck, but there's a sunrise. And what this is where you're letting go of the challenging situation and going for what it is you want. So it'd be you letting go of this repeating pattern that you are not happy with. And this is talking about going for and being happy with your pentacles, which is earthly matters, right? So I feel like with these, that it's saying you have not been able to achieve that happiness. Maybe you had bits and pieces of it, but not in its entirety because you were stuck in a loop. But it looks like recently you let it go. And this is also saying that you were using your intuition to help you with this, but that there were some things you weren't seeing. And sometimes it's totally unnecessary to see it. Oftentimes what you didn't see, you will eventually find out, what was going on here. So being in a repetitive pattern, trying to achieve, what you need here on earth to bring in the happiness and the stability, etc. And potentially not seeing everything. And what comes to me is, say, for example, you have a job that you're not thrilled with. Even if you like the subject matter, there's something going on, but you can't put your finger on it. So you're bringing in what you need financially, but there's a lot of confusion and discontent. So you drop it. And using your intuition, this is helping you know which way to go. And having that feeling that what's going on here, dropping this is the right thing to do. And here in your present, and I think this is recent, right? Here in your present, it's telling you some of this was out of your control. And what's going on, some of it's out of your control. But it usually has something very good coming. Okay, let's see what we have. A new beginning. Okay, so this is where, I think this is definitely connected here. This is where you are beginning to see the truth, understand. Things are becoming clearer. Like here you might not see everything. Like there's a veil between you and what's going on. Here, this veil is being moved. You're able now in your current energy to see a lot of what the problem was, which is very good because that brings understanding. And it's so much better when you know the whys of everything. Okay, this one's beautiful. So by you having this understanding, it's bringing in the happiness where you can relax. You're not in this energy anymore of confusion, of not knowing, of knowing you're in this repeating pattern, but not having a clue what to do with it. Here, clarity is coming in and happiness is coming in, knowing that you can go forward and achieve what it is you want to achieve. Okay, and knowing that you're going to bring in the stability, the financial stability, this earthly stability that you've been wanting to bring in, and we're touching on here. But with all this, even though you knew this was coming, there was only part of what you felt you needed here in this case. Because you understand, you're bringing in your happiness, which is helping you to bring in that financial stability that you've been wanting. Fates are awesome. Okay, let's see the future. It is saying, use your feminine energy. Use your yin energy. Okay? It will serve you. This is where you go in and evaluate. You take the time, you use your intuition, which was mentioned here, right? Use your intuition to help guide you and be like a sponge. Bring things into you so you can have the understanding. And when you get that understanding, you take the action. But it's in a feminine sort of energy. It's not, slamming out there and slaying the dragons. It's being quieter and thinking things through. It's a wonderful energy to help you go forward. It's being strategic. Okay, and here you have these three that popped out and landed on the past. Okay, and this is landing on the present. Here, love this energy, the Page of Wands. This is, you're ready now, or you will be ready to get this started. It's fire, it's go, get it done. So there's going to be an opportunity, it looks like it's going to be coming in for you, which is going to bring this great satisfaction, something that you really wanted. And you wanted it back here, but it looks like it's coming in here. And partially, I think, because you're using this yin energy. And those fates aren't hurting it at all either. They're definitely helping, and so is his sun in this scene clearly. But yeah, you're getting ready to go for what it is you truly desire. Balance. So you're bringing in the balance. And this can also say, if you were done wrong, which back here, the possibility exists. Remember I was talking about not having a job you liked as an example. If you were done wrong, there is justice coming in for you. All right? But it's also make for sure you bring in a balanced energy, because when you do that, you bring in this flow state. So everything is so much smoother. It's not confusion and, challenging energies. It is so much more smooth being in the flow. And here you have 2 pages. So these are like new beginnings. Something new is coming in for you. And this is light bulb moments, right? Where you're learning, you're figuring it out, using your clarity, your truth to go forward to what it is you want. And take a look at this. You have another page. So you have 3 pages here, which is a big deal. I'm going to slide this down here. So in the future, near future, you're going to be presented with an opportunity that you truly want, where you're excited to go forward. And it's going to be so clear. You're going to understand. There's not going to be the confusion that there was probably back here. And it's something that you love. So you desire this, you love this, and it's very, very clear. And it's by using your intellect and being able to use your intuition and decipher what's going on. It's almost like the yin energy is almost like sitting back and being an observer and bringing in all the information and then figuring out this information in a way that helps you to go forward with what you want. And right in the center here is balance and justice. Wonderful energy. Okay, let's see what the universe would like to share. And these are upside down again. What am I doing? No. Okay. So this is very nice. It looks like you're getting out of a challenging energy and working your way into something that you truly want. And at the bottom of the deck here, remember it says co-create. This could be co-create with spirits, with somebody else. But now here, if you notice, here's an egg. This is where you're ready to break something open and start something new. And wisdom. So you're going to be using your wisdom and co-creating. It's a pretty, big deal, this card, because there's a lot going on. Co-creating with spirit or another, using your wisdom to make for sure what it is you're wanting. You're bringing in and all the aspects that go with that, and you're breaking it open and starting it. I keep going back to these fates. I think these fates are doing something awesome for you, like bringing in the sun and the clarity and the feeling of stability, which will allow you to relax enough to kind of go with the flow, take advantage of these new opportunities, It's going to be awesome. Here you have the Knight of Wands. Wonderful. The energy from this is the universe is telling you, go for what you want. Take the action. Okay? You have this goal of whatever it is you're wanting to do. Take that action. Go for it. Oh my goodness, look at this. Another Knight. This one is of Swords. So this is, this fiery passion. Here is the truth. Both of these are fast energies. This is the fastest. But you have two Knights, so the universe is telling you, it is time for you to take action. All right? Especially in the near future. Here, I'd be basking in this new understanding and happiness and joy and knowing that wonderful things are coming my way after living through this challenging energy, right? So maybe give yourself a little bit of wiggle room here, but start taking action, even if it's just writing down something, what you want, the clarity, the communication, right here. Sorry, I pointed right here and it's right here. And what you desire. So bring in the clarity with what you desire and go for it. Wheel of Fortune. It is going to bring you a very good new path to travel. And if you notice, this energy here is round and round, right? Here, this is also a circle, but totally different. This is a challenge that you're overcoming. Here is this wonderful energy that you're coming into. And at the bottom of the deck, you have the Six of Swords. This is where you're leaving behind something. It's time to go. And to go for what it is you want, the calmer waters, the happiness and joy. It's wonderful, wonderful. Okay, let's see what the angels would like to share. To close this out. The Fates, wonderful. There's something better. Oh yeah. Here, I think, is going with this. And I think it's a process that were needing to go through. And potentially, it's spilling over into here. And you're gaining the clarity, the happiness, and the understanding that there is stability here for you when you start taking action. But I think this is the angel's way of saying, yeah, this was not okay. So if you're having any challenging emotions about, did I do the right thing? Yes, you definitely did. And look at this. Let go. I think this has two meanings. One, consistent dealing with this. Something better. Let go. Do not try to hang on to this, whatever it entailed. And this let go is if there's any challenging emotions that you're dealing with this, it's time to let it go. See your present energy, it looks like you are. It's time to let go of all of this baggage. Remember, here is an end. It is time to let all of that go and allow yourself to see clearly and go for your happiness and stability. Take action. It's going to bring in something very, very nice for you. Thank you so much. I really hope this helps, and I will talk to you again soon. Much love. Bye.